We're live. We're quiet today. We're tired, but it's all good.
Good tired.
A very good tired. So coming live in the diary of show number 11 here at Edinburgh. And I had 6 in the crowd. And they were lovely.
Lovely.
There was a gentleman who actually came back twice. So he came to the show yesterday. And he loved it, and he loved the music, and he loved everything so much that he came back again.
Wow.
Today. And what?
He had, yesterday when he came, he had to leave for 5-10 minutes to excuse himself and then come back. He was handicapped. So he had to go to the bathroom and come back. So he was gone he missed about 10 minutes of the show.
He's like, I can't afford to miss it.
Yeah, he saw me after and he was like, what did I miss? And I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, you missed this. He's like, what? He's like, I gotta come back. I'm like, yeah, come back. I'm like, we're here all week. And he said, I will. And he came back.
And he did, which is very
And this
very
time
cool.
he did not leave at all.
That was awesome. And they gave me a standing ovation. So that was really cool.
That was beautiful.
6 people in the audience, and to get a standing ovation and have them cheer like it was a full house. It felt like a full house to me. And I'm really realizing how much quality over quantity is what matters here. Like, we have not been flyering. We have not really been.
No, not to the extent that most people do.
No, I feel weird doing it. I just kept saying to myself here, what will be, will be. What will be, will be. Like, the audiences that are meant to be there will be there. The people that are meant to be there will be there.
Will be there.
I had a conversation today with a lady from another show. She came yesterday, but she had to run right after because they wanted to fly her and then do their show. And she was sharing with me that she had a rough relationship with her dad, and it was the same kind of thing. And my show made her realize, she's got to set some better boundaries. And she was so thankful for her boyfriend who was so supportive, like with you. And so it's just, everyone is sharing so many powerful stories with me about what they're going to do differently after seeing the show, or just saying thank you for raising awareness about this. So it's been very cool to have that experience, and that's been very healing and very great for all of us. So
agreed. I
love that, and had a great chat with the director of their show, because she was asking me like how she came to my show. I think last week she came, and we haven't been able to connect. And then she was like, oh my God, I love your show. The singing and the dancing and the, and the acting. And she's like, you have everything. Like it's a power packed 70 minutes. And I was like, how are the critics being to you? And she was like, horrible. And I was like, same with me. And then we were just having this like whole conversation about how, it's just a tough gig here in Edinburgh. Like, the big acts, the big names, the big everything. It's really like all the comedy shows and the stand-up comedy, and like it's really hard to have to really stand out because there's so many shows, and it's like, it's these conversations with audiences and us like seeing each other that keeps you going, really.
Yeah. When
you start to question, like, why the heck am I even here, and why the heck am I even doing this, and why would I ever want to put myself through this kind of thing. So that was cool. And then I spoke to another audience member who came to my show, and he just came to the Fringe. He wanted to put a show up, but he said he like couldn't get his stuff together, and he just wanted to see what Fringe was all about. And he's a musician, and he was saying to me, oh my God, I love your music. I really hope it gets to be a bigger platform, and it gets to be used and seen and heard by more people. Because he said, I don't think people realize that your show has 11 original songs in it. Like, I don't think they realize that in addition to writing the show and writing all the characters and writing all the things, that you also, I worked with Drew Lawrence, so I didn't solely write it myself, but I did write the lyrics. We wrote the lyrics together.
Yeah, we should pop that out. Marketing more.
They were like, we didn't even realize that you have 11 original songs that are like amazing. So it's really hard to get people to pay attention out here to you, because there's just so many artists and so many shows and so many things. It's hard to carve your little way out here, but I'm just going to control what I can control and enjoy the audiences and the feedback and the people that we're getting, because everyone's loving it. To get a standing ovation today was very cool.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And did I say, I'm like really tired. I don't know if I already said this. I'm going to bed like right after this live. Our friends came out from Switzerland. Did I already say it or no? Did I say that to them?
I think you said we had friends come out, but then you went on.
I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
You didn't really
I already said
really
this in the last 5
more.
minutes.
I don't think you said much more than that.
I met a friend, Patricia, through Bo Eason's mastermind. And she moved to Switzerland with her family because her husband is a physician and got a job out there. So her and her family moved to Switzerland. Switzerland is a 2-hour plane ride from Edinburgh. They've always wanted to come to Edinburgh. So it
was on their list of places to visit while they're over here in Europe.
Yeah. So she was like, when I saw you doing a show, I was like, we're coming.
Check.
So they came to the show with her family. So it was her husband and her 2 kids. And then and then we went for lunch after, which was quite lovely. And we got to catch up, and Oliver got to hang out with her son. So it was nice for him to have, like peer-to-peer, kid-to-kid conversation, because I'm sure that gets hard for Oliver to constantly be chatting with adults and always with us. So we let the kids kind of do their thing, which was fun. They had a blast. And we had a 3-hour lunch.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
So it's Europe. There's a lot of things about Europe I don't like. But one thing I do like is how the pace, like they want you to enjoy your food. They want you to enjoy the drink. They want you to enjoy the company. It's not like North America where it's like you're in your time slot and they got to slam food out at you as fast as they can, and you got to eat it, and the check is already there and you're out. It's slow. It's slow dining. And
which is kind of funny. Yeah, which is kind of funny thinking back to day one when we went to the pizza place.
Well, we were there late.
Yeah, but I think coming from that comment you just made, like they probably expect the average person to sit for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we went in. It said the pizza place closed at 11.
And we went at like 10
and we got there at like 10 o'clock, and they were like, "No, we can't serve you." Like they were like, "But you're open till 11."
You have lots of time.
And they were like, "We want to send our chefs home. They're tired." That's the other thing too. They don't want to work all day over here.
They don't work till 11.
So they were nice. They did say if we got our food in quick, they would serve us, which they did, because it was like after
they did, and then we were eating like North Americans.
Yeah.
And the whoever he was, the manager or the server came over, and he's like, "Take your time.
Yeah, don't rush."
Like he's like, "We're not kicking you out. Enjoy the food. Take your time." And that was kind of a signal of like, now we see it where like today we had a 3-hour plus lunch, and like they were by no means kicking us out. We could have stayed there another hour easy, and they probably wouldn't have said a word.
And we did. We had drinks, we had
appetizers,
we had the main, and then we had dessert, and then you guys had like coffee.
Yeah,
and,
it was beautiful.
It was just lovely. It was so lovely to catch up. And then we went to see 2 Fringe shows together, which were good.
They're both acapella.
So they were like a
women group led acapella, like even that
students, like university students.
And there was like 12. The first one had 12. They both had 12.
Kind of like what's that movie? Pitch Perfect. Kind of like Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. What's the nun one? Is that Pitch Perfect? What's the nun one too?
A nun one?
Yeah, the one with Whoopi Goldberg.
That's Sister Act.
Yeah,
that's not acapella though.
What's that?
She has an organ in Sister Act.
Oh, that's true.
It's like the church. Yeah. Anywho.
But even that, back to flyering really quick. Like, how do you compete with 12 people flyering?
Yeah. That was the rock choir that had like 50 plus people in it.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. You have 12 people flying. Like, even if you each did 10 minutes a day, that's the equivalent of like 5 hours of flying.
To even be getting audiences is
amazing.
Now, next week, like the end of this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think it is, I have like 0 tickets sold.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see if we get people to come, or if the numbers pick up, or what happens there. I don't know if I want to put this out to the universe, but I'm not opposed to having like a day off. Like,
who knows?
Cancel the show, or
we'll see.
It's you just kind of learn to take it day by day here.
The nice thing about now is that your time slot is
early.
So it's not. Yeah. It's quite lovely in that sense.
So we'll see. So I think it's nice to be learning some things about culture. And like when we go back home, I'm definitely going to take with me eating slower, maybe not 3 hours, but
yeah,
but eating slower, enjoying our company, enjoying our time, making time.
What'd you guys do today? We ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's a good day.
That's what we did. There was 9-hour day.
Again, and then we ate again. That's a perfect day. I had Wayne again as my tech. Wayne's the good thing too, the show before me, I think overshot their time.
Oh my god.
So I think they have like a maybe I want to guess and just say like a 60-minute slot, and they're out in like 55 minutes. So it's beautiful that I'm actually.
We were waiting today.
Yeah, we were like set up and ready, waiting for the audience. Yeah. So that's been awesome that we're not running late this week.
That's really nice.
Still a lot of noise. There's still a lot of noise going on, but
it's a little better.
I'm taking it in. The person after me is interesting. I'm not gonna. We have a few challenges there.
Yeah. I mean, I get it though. At the same time, I get it. Like
she has to set up her stuff
we're all trying to stick to a very tight schedule.
That's what she was saying to me because I was like, I just need like 15 seconds after I finish to give my bucket speech. And she was like, I know I have to get set up in 5 minutes and I have a lot of things to set up. So she's like, this is crazy. Like, how do they expect us to get in and out in 5 minutes? I'm like, I know, it's like impossible.
It's hard.
It's impossible. So everybody's a little bit stressed and kind of on edge, and we're all doing the best we can. And this kind of scenario is not conducive for artists to put out their best work. But that when you sign up for a Fringe, like that this is the way it goes here. And that you take that on when you say yes to doing something like this. The show before me told me they were getting like agents coming in tonight and
last week.
So there is potential and possibility out here. But it's just really hard to be noticed in the sea of people and things. So that's that. So that's our update for today.
That's all we got for tonight.
Keep it short and sweet today in this
afternoon, I guess.
In this little diary. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow is another show at 11:45.
And we got drenched coming home. That's my beautiful hair here. Let's say I'm wearing a toupee. I like it.
Oh, I like it. Actually, tomorrow I have 13 tickets sold.
Awesome.
So for whatever crazy reason, tomorrow was another day that lots of people wanted to come.
Keep them coming.
So that's going to be
send a positive juju.
That's going to be a nice big crowd.
Yeah, that's huge. That's great numbers, 13.
And my friends that came today, they absolutely loved the show. Even the kids loved the show. Yeah. So that was really cute. And they wouldn't I know people are like, oh yeah, well, of course your friends love the show. No, our friends are like ninjas. Like if they didn't like something, they would tell us that they didn't like it.
Exactly. Yeah, they would say I liked it, but, and then they would tell us the but part.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And I the girls that we saw, the university students, the a cappella groups, I was just like clapping and cheering because I was like, I couldn't even imagine at that age putting myself out there and doing that. Yeah. I am not going to be a woman that tears down another woman. It's like they were nervous. You could see their hands were shaking.
Oh my God.
I was in the front.
And then the fire alarm
crying.
went off.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. In
the first show. 20 minutes in, the
fire alarm went off and we had to be evacuated.
And everybody had to evacuate.
Yeah. But then they just finished their show and we were let back in.
We were worried. Yeah, we were worried they were going to get cut 20 minutes. Yeah. 15 minutes, but they said.
And I thought they handled that well.
They did
because
really
that could totally throw a performer when you're in mid and
then
you got to evacuate. And so we were front row for both shows and I was just beaming, smiling at those girls. Because I know what it's like to.
That's rough.
I know it's like, all the conversations that you've been watching the lives where we joke about people being dead inside. I was like,
we're alive inside.
I was like, I will not be an audience member that's like,
yeah, we were clapping, we were
staring at them. So I was cheering, I was clapping, I was smiling. A couple of them were smiling back at me, and I know the importance of, just how important that is to give love to people who are out there doing it. So, and then we got caught in the pouring rain. That happens a lot in Scotland. We were soaked, drenched.
So I kept saying, you're in Scotland.
On the way coming back.
In Scotland.
That's just, we've become, I used to hate getting caught in the rain. And now I'm like, I'm drenched. I'm caught in the rain. Oh, well.
We have a dryer.
So I'll be taking that back. I think the rain will the downpour monsoon rain will bug me a whole lot less if I get caught in it. Because that's just the norm out here. You could be sunny one moment and What do they say in
that's what it
Scotland?
was.
You can have all the
Four
seasons in an hour.
seasons in an
4
hour,
seasons in an hour, which is true.
And it was lovely all day, and then just by chance, even I went to get pizza after, and even that it was lovely. It wasn't rainy at all.
So good.
Anyway.
Pizza's so good.
Yeah, really good pizza place by us.
All fresh ingredients. So yeah, today was a good day. I mean, I'm going to focus on the joy.
Yep, beautiful.
I'm going to focus on the beautiful day, and we're back at it tomorrow for show number 12. Yep. Is that where we are?
Yeah, 11. See.
12. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my voice is good. My body's good. I'm feeling good.
Now I'm just getting rest.
Oh. I gotta get my butt to bed.
That's it.
So thanks for tuning in. I'll let you know how tomorrow goes. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.